His hearing was today, and he is officially fined $205,000, and his license was revoked.
That's not good.
Wait,
what other details are in there?
Because in California,
is he suspended?
But if they revoke it, then everyone follows suit. So, well, if he
can reapply after in August once
suspension's over.
Yeah, once suspension's over, and once the big one's what USADA is going to do with him in March. Now, but there were some people were telling me, I don't know all the details, Jen, because I was working while this was going on. I can't watch these boring ass fucking cases. But the thing is with him, he's in trouble because they said he was untruthful when he's filling out paperwork, and his manager / agent Malky forged his signature on a lot of the paperwork.
There's something called tutorials.
Dude? DocuSign. Just fucking
you can't DocuSign on that shit, son. But
you
got to be in person.
Let me see the.
You can't DocuSign with USADA.
I don't know that.
His reaction?
His reaction.
That was the signatures that he was forging?
So wait,
why
he didn't follow the tutorials.
John didn't show up or something?
Who knows?
That guy cannot.
No, he just didn't want to read all that stuff and to go through all the protocols.
Yeah, but your lawyer goes sign here, sign here, sign here. That's just like they keep making these dumb fucking errors.
Is that all it says? Here it goes. Here it goes. Hold on. Mm-hmm. John was grilled by Commissioner Martha Shen. Whatever, over his past legal issues and his 2016 failed drug test. During the question, Jones admitted that he has never done his USADA tutorials, though they were signed by him. He said his management team did them for him and forged them. Why would you admit that?
Yeah. Well, that's all it means. Is
keep scrolling down. Jones 3 still facing. All right. Jones is facing a 4-year suspension USADA case as a repeat offender. That's a big one.
Yeah.
And it says USADA's in March, right?
So they're going to follow suit, though. They're going to give him the max, right?
No. That max is 4 years from USADA, son.
No, so it's going to be like 2, 1.
So, yeah. So the investigation will be done in March,
year
right?
retro, that's why they're saying. Oh, so it's not bad for him.
I don't think because everyone's freaking out. I don't think they throw the book at him.
Because
I hope
Lesnar just met with Dana White, or... Yo, dude, I know... Look... You have your sources. All I have is people that are close to John, that are, around him, feeling very confident that he will be fighting by the end of this year. I don't know any details, but that's what they have been saying for months now. Like,
correct.
look, we
even Nowitzki
it's not
was like,
perfect.
I don't think he would have taken that particular steroid.
No, if you're going to do it, you don't take that old school steroid.
Yeah.
I think you fight. I think they give him a year.
Do you think that someone sprinkled some shit on his food? Is that?
No, I think he was doing coke and it was laced with all this other shit.
Oh, that would make sense.
That would make sense.
Likes a party. Why are y'all sweaty? I was watching Cops.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I was watching Cops.
I
want to see his reaction.
I hope he comes back, man.
I'm interested in. I feel like in a weird way, I'm hearing it from the horse's mouth with you because I know you are. You get on a train, off a train, but it's always for a really good reason. And the fact that because last time I was here, we were like, he's done. He may never fight again. 4 years. He was definitely taking steroids, and now here we are going, yes, but look cocaine. Well,
Yeah.
and
I'm
here
sure
we
he's
are
still training through this whole thing, right? Getting ready.
Getting ready for what, B? No matter what, he's not. I'm sure he's kind of doing his thing, but he's not like.
He's not.
Has he ever?
John doesn't work out like unless he's in camp. He's not in the gym every day.
No, he's not like Chris Weidman or something.
Really?
Oh. That's why he's the best of all time.
Remember when he used to take those selfies like, look at this belly, and then in like 6 weeks he was like,
Camp's getting in shape, yeah.
And then spits out,
eats
Glover.
people alive.
God,
yeah.
Damn it.
It's the same. It's not that crazy though. It's like an act. Those guys who don't need to really study their lines. They show up hungover and then they do their take. You're all
Nolte for 3 years.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's after years of training. Like I feel like Jon Jones
doesn't have years of training. Oh, he hasn't been wrestling since he was 8.
There you go.
What are you referring to?
What about his striking and stuff like that?
He's a savant. He picked up like this. Dude. It's no different than someone not studying
Greg Jackson
shit.
Always says, do you know how much better he would even be though if he was there like all the time? I mean, well, no,
I was watching.
That's not part of his artistry. Actually, he's an artist.
I hate when people say that. Can you imagine if he was really disciplined? Like, oh my god, can you imagine it would ruin him?
Yeah,
you wouldn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that's like saying, can you imagine if Kurt Cobain never did drugs? How good he'd been.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have wrote the same music.
It's all part of the same.
How about Jim Morrison?
It's part of the
drugs.
It's part of the the animal. The whole.
You know, he's an artist, man. He needs that life.
I was watching Calvin Smith. I think what's his name?
Never heard of Calvin Smith.
alien,
the
football
alien
player.
in that movie,
No,
Calvin?
football player ran a 4.35 in the
Calvin
combine.
Johnson?
Calvin
Yes.
Johnson, Megatron.
Sorry. Megatron ran a 4.35, and I think he's super big. And I always wonder. I was like,
Retired 3 years ago, whatever.
you always talk about these athletes like in the NFL, and I would love to see what someone like that would do.
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
He was retired. Played at Georgia Tech. Freak.
Had him on my fantasy team a few years ago.
So big.
Who didn't?
And Matt Stafford.
Type move.
1-2 punch, baby.
He always wished he played for a different team, though. He's kind of like Herman Moore. He was such a baller, but their team sucked balls. But he put up crazy numbers.
That doesn't necessarily mean he'd be a great fighter, though, right?
No, not at all.
This doesn't necessarily mean that.
Hey, Michael Jordan was great at basketball. He'd probably be good at baseball, right?
Yeah.
Michael Jordan would have been a good fighter. There's something about Michael Jordan.
It's hard to say, though. It doesn't really work like that.
Well, he's so
that's like saying,
he was so mind over matter and so competitive. I mean,
it's just different than when you're getting punched in the face. It's easy to be competitive when you're shooting basketballs. When you get punched in the face going, yeah, this is something I like.
fucking true.
I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You got to be a little bit of the sociopath.
You're right, man.
What was the Larry Bird thing? Can you hit it from here? Or the McDonald's commercial? What was
Yeah.
What was
Great
that?
commercials.
What was that catchphrase?
Nothing but net from off
From
the
here?
back.
It was like from back here?
That was a great commercial.
Yeah. Off the backboard.
Anyway.
Through the roof.
Anyways, fun commercial. What else you got, Chin? I don't think everyone thinks he's screwed. I think obviously the fine's going to suck, and USADA's going to hit him with another $250,000 fine. So his bank account's going to hurt. So he's going to need to fight. But I bet we see him fight. I'll say by the end of 2018, early 2019.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I just see him fighting on that the New Year's card.
That'd
December.
be phenomenal.
So you know they didn't find it.
What are you saying, Chin?
You guys know that they didn't find anything in the supplements or anything, right? So you guys already know that for 100% fact.
No,
Yeah.
they're wasting their time on the supplements.
No, that's
cocaine.
That would have been great, but there's zero. He has no alibi whatsoever.
No alibi.
So he's either just cheating, like straight up cheating.
Which is what you think.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah,
so either straight up cheating or that cocaine thing is a reality.
I like the cocaine alibi.
Yeah, me too.
Well, he also said that the Andy Foster said that he believes him. So that's a huge, that's a huge thing for his side.
That's a hell of a tweet. He definitely did not draft that.
And one more thing. He said, what was it? Freak. I'll get back to it, but there's something else that came up in this thing. Oh, yeah. When the judge said, like, what do you think about your management? Maybe you should change management. He kind of like cackled at it, like giggled at it. And that showed his maturity at that court. They were serious about it. He was like, yeah, I'll change it. But they actually meant you should probably change your management.
Not a bad idea.
No comment.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know anything about his management.
But if it's at a court hearing, you don't.
Yeah.
And it's about your thing. You don't.
That's a sign of maturity too. Like whatever they say, just like I'll consider it. You don't cackle
Exactly.
at it.
Or say something like, I really like my team.
Because he thinks.
They don't really joke in those things.
Just say, I'll stick with my management. I really believe in them.
I'm not saying that John. I'm saying John might have thought it was a joke.
That's what I'm saying. He shouldn't.
John might be
he
high.
shouldn't.
I find myself very sympathetic to Jon Jones.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know why.
Dude,
I find myself sympathetic.
I've
to
had
him.
like 3-hour-long, like deep conversations with him the week before that fight, and was like, I love him. He's like my favorite. I hope he reestablishes the throne, and he did it. And like then I texted him after, and it was like amazing. And then like check Twitter one morning, and he's popped again, and you're like, oh god.
The reason do I think he's a good person? Probably not. I think he makes horrible choices. He's immature. Mm-hmm. He's an amazing talent. He's the most talented man to ever enter that octagon. Does he deserve to fight? Yeah. Listen, I hate to tell you guys, 95% of the people that grace that octagon are on illegal supplements or have previously taken illegal supplements.
athletes.
So it's part of the sport. So when I see that, I'm like, all right, when I say let him be creative, let him do his drugs, let him party, do his thing, he's still beating everyone in the world. What I don't want to see him be drunk, wreck into pregnant women, hurt them. That's a different scenario. As far as what happened in the octagon, I don't give a fuck what that man does.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could give two shits.
My friend.
You guys are telling me when you watch Brock Lesnar literally beat years off Mark Hunt's life, you all assumed he was clean?
No.
I was with a bunch of guys. They were all good guys, all dog lovers.
Before in the locker room, and you're like, all right.
It was like when Michael Vick got caught for the pit bull thing, and I have pit bulls. I love my dogs, and I'm a dog guy. And everybody was like everybody at the table. Americans love their dogs. Fucking bunch of guys fucking love dogs, man. Fuck, that guy's a bullshit scumbag. Fuck that guy and everything else. And my friend just goes, hey, everybody, listen. I appreciate that. I like dogs too. I don't give a fuck if that guy kills all the dogs he plays on Sunday because he's so fucking excited.
What's weird is I never forgave Vic.
No.
You never did?
Never did.
Yeah.
I didn't like him.
I get that.
I actually hated him.
I get it.
I actually hated him.
get it.
When they told me what he did to those dogs and what they were doing, like,
That's-
for the
that's-
culture, I went,
yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm fucking out,
And
man.
a lot of people were. Because, you know.
I
listen,
don't
is-
like that John hurt that lady. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's super fucked up. Take that away, what he's doing in the octagon, I can forgive him.
Yeah.
Who does he fight when he comes back?
Brock Lesnar. Or the winner. Or if Stipe were to beat DC, fight Stipe.
But not DC.
Or he fights for Doom. DC won't fight him. No.
No.
DC's smart in that. I'd love to see DC get the money fight against Brock, too, if he were to beat
love
Stipe.
that.
This is all assuming Stipe doesn't win, which is crazy. Stipe can beat DC.
Yep.
Stipe and Jon Jones make sense.
Everyone
Stipe
loves
and
to
Brock
be like,
Lesnar make
Stipe
sense.
can't handle it. And then he's just like, yeah, I'm going to knock him out.
I'm sick of doubting Stipe. I don't know what's wrong with him.
No, you don't doubt Stipe.
Cracks jokes all week. Ever watch those embeddeds?
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone having like just a more jolly time with it all. And then,
Stipe, you're talking about?
yeah. And then he comes out and just cleans clocks and just does work.